Hi, there's Live Prepper here, and today I'm going to show you. This here is a root of a skunk root. Now, what I did last night, I went through, I prepared it, cleaned it, pulled off some of the bad ends. I'm going to dehydrate these. Skunk root, if you know about skunk cabbage, it stinks when you break it off. In the early spring, you could eat it. The flower and things, but as it gets bigger, it becomes more bitter. Now, this here is used for respiratory, whooping cough, a diuretic. It is like a narcotic, so you have to do this in small amounts. You've got to be careful how much of this you use. Now, I want to try to show you here. To me, it looks like a worm. You see the ridges in it? Now, this here, the roots can be 100 years old. That's probably one of the oldest plants we have here in the U.S. The roots will stand out, and then you have more roots. So you want nice, healthy roots when you're preparing them for dehydration. And remember, you can only use a small amount. You've got to be careful, just like with anything else. You can overdo. Now, I'm not a doctor. So you need to check in with a doctor. You see the tinctures online for like $20. So it can be rather expensive. Again, you see the ridges here. So I am drying this. I'm preparing it. I want to air seal it and use this here for like whooping cough, which are, coughs and stuff. I can use it for my respiratory issues, things in that area as a diuretic. Again, it only takes a small amount. You don't need much of this to use. This here, the root is very tough. It's a very tough root. Look at that. I can't even pull it apart. Only when they first come out, and they come out in the cold weather. They'll come through the snow. So it's really extremely tough. In a situation, you have a respiratory issue or something, having some chops of the dry root will help with respiratory effects. Energy, it uses energy as well. But also, you've got to be careful how much you use. Do not use it if you're pregnant. If you have certain health issues, this is not advisable to use. Now, this is a nice, strong, healthy root. When you are preparing them, make sure you have a good, strong, healthy roots. So I want to dehydrate all this, then I'm going to vacuum seal it. Get all the air out. It's going to last for a very long time. So it's something to think about, harvesting skunk cabbage root. Only need a little bit. You've got to be careful. Any herbs you use, you can overdo. You've got to be careful. See this place here? This happened due to, and the place where it happened due to me out harvesting plants. Harvesting, looking for bloodroot, and I got some mushrooms and some other things. You can get hurt after harvesting. It's a hobby. I enjoy doing it. This here will help with breathing issues. So you got to be careful when you're out harvesting anything. So a lot of people just think skunk cabbage is a nuisance. It's a waste. It just takes over. I got permission to go on the land and harvest the skunk root. I'm going to go back out there and harvest some more to dry. So I always get permission. And think about skunk root. A lot of people wouldn't think about it in the wintertime. It's early spring, food situation, think about eating it, harvesting and eating it. So again, like I say, it reminds me of a worm. You can see here all the ridges. It's really a very, very tough root. You do not need much. Cut it up and dry it for yourself in a survival situation. If you got respiratory problems, you got a cold or whooping cough. Again, it's just small amounts. It can be a narcotic. So just a Live Prepper here, getting ready to process this skunk cabbage up and chop it up, seal it up. my objective is hopefully maybe I can sell at farmer market down the road or sell some herbs to subsidize my income. This here, I'm hoping to package it maybe 3-ounce packs for, maybe about $10. And if I don't ever sell a pack, that's fine too, because I can use this in a barter system. I can use this for a survival situation to barter with. But it's not. It didn't taste too bad, to be honest with you. And again, I said the root is very, very, very tough. I'll get just a small amount. That's about all you need. Don't need much. I can feel. I don't know if it's just psychological. I can feel a difference. It don't take long to get into your system. I can feel a little burning around my lips when I bit into it. You have to be careful. I can feel some dryness starting to happen in my nose. I actually feel a little different. That's cool. I would make a tincture of it. So that's something to think about. This live prepper here, a part of Joan Seed series. I want you to be safe, be happy. Bless you all.